The comb is barely making. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. This is my hair stuff and essentially just my collection of just different hair videos, hair tutorials, content of hair related stuff. So my hair looks right now. I washed it in oil and cream. Now that's one thing I stick by is the LOC method, which is leave-in oil and cream. And that really has helped me lock in moisture with my hair. How much I can get done with my baby staying asleep. She was up all yesterday. She slept last night, but she's still sleeping now. Really hoping I can get the hair blow dried at minimum. I got it washed, so now my next goal is to get it blow dried. I'm gonna add this hair in the model. Deeptwist, and it's 12 inches. Freetress Braid, shaking braid, and it is 56, which is ultimately 28. So using these two, ready to get started blow drying. This one section done. Edges, I feel like it's just, we're just not gonna talk about it. I mean, honestly, not talking about it doesn't change it. Like, when you have a baby, your body changes. Everything is readjusting now. Do nothing but be thankful to have a healthy, happy baby. And its hair, it grow back just like it always does if you get a haircut. So I just can't dwell on it. But I will make sure that I'm keeping it protected, because I realize that if I just wear it in an afro, not moisturized, it's gonna be damaged. It's gonna break off. But yeah, so let's get back to blow drying. I was wondering how much I'll be able to get done before the baby woke up, and my goal was to get it blow dried, and I literally got it blow dried. So that's a honey, that's a plus. Good morning, Stanka. Good morning, mama's baby. Hopefully we can finish this video up today. I guess we'll see. So the baby is on her playing mat. This is how the hair is looking. Hey, stinky bug. Hopefully I can even get it done. I know for sure I can just section it off. Y'all, I'm so grateful that my hair is just growing. I need a trim, but at this point, we're just gonna get it braided. What it's looking like. I'm gonna be using this black Castor braid lock and twist gel. I've used it before. I've stopped using it. I'm gonna use this. I actually used it to retwist some hair yesterday, so I think I'm gonna just freestyle, because the style I was looking at is kind of like smaller than I thought. A lot of times I just stress myself, and let's see how it looks. Okay, all right then. Love that, love that. When it comes to feeding in the braids, typically I go ahead and section out the hair. The first one is always really small. I really don't want them thick, so most of them are going to be pretty small. They may get bigger as I get to like the bottom part. I really want more of my hair. Just 5 little pieces. So the baby did wake up, and I'm now in the bathroom, as y'all can see. I already showed y'all the product, but this is how it looks. Just basically get some. I really want to just mold the hair a little bit. And then put it towards the end. I didn't even start this off with no hair. This is my first piece of hair I'm adding in. So far I've only added 2 pieces of weave in it, and I'm going to just add more as I go down. Earlier I said I might make them a little bigger, so instead of 1 piece I'm using 2 pieces. As y'all can see, this is have no weave. So what I'm going to do is basically, you see I just got this little piece. I'm going to take this hair, I'm going to add it to it, and you're going to braid it regular. Since it's still thin, first I'm going to add some more product to it. Okay, added more hair. Now it's a little thicker. This is synthetic curly hair, so I'm not going to add that much. For the curly part, just small pieces that just add some curl to it. Maybe 3 or 4 pieces per braid, and same way you add other hair, but you leave a piece out. I'm gonna just pull this little piece up above my ear, and then I'm gonna braid it. So you can braid it with it in the whole way, or you can go ahead and pull it back out. So now I looped it up above your ear, and then when you pull it, like, yes, it does move, but realistically, you're not going to be doing that much to where you're pulling out no hair. And that's basically my first braid. Another piece of curly hair. Add it, loop it over here. And this is how it looks with the curly hair right now. It's not thick at all. So we got 1 braid done. This is how it looks. If you want to learn how to braid your own hair, the best thing you can do is just start practicing. Like, nobody that braids anybody else's hair or their own hair started off perfect. Like, it literally took practice. The baby's back up. But like, it takes practice. You have to keep practicing. Before I could even braid, I was twisting. And then eventually that twist turned into a braid. Now as I'm braiding it, I just add a little bit more product as I see fit. You can start off with braided hair, or you can just start braiding with your own hair. Slide it up under that finger right there. Piece of hair. Slide it up under that index finger. This is a little bit bigger. The hair is, the braiding hair is not even. So I'm just gonna take some more hair. I'm gonna add it right here. So it's gonna add more hair to the right side and the center. Then I'm gonna put a little more product. Up a little bit. Now, as y'all see, I didn't pull that little piece of hair out like I did in the first one. That's my braided hair because these two are thin. And the reason why you keep adding braided hair is because you want the thickness of your braid to be consistent. I should have already added it up here with that little piece, but I'm gonna just add it right there. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this little piece and add it right there. And now I'm going to pull out my little curly pieces. And you see how my hair is sticking out right there? Get some product, put it on there. Like, this braid is not perfect at all. And that's like what I was saying earlier about when it comes to braiding, it's just practicing. You keep practicing until it looks like what you want it to look like. I feel like you may have may not heard the phrase of comparison is the thief of joy. And it really is, because like we're comparing something to something else that doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Because when it's all said and done, it's gonna be how it's supposed to be. Like, there's no point in comparing anything to anything, because it's gonna work out and it's gonna be how it's supposed to be. So my camera is here, but the mirror is here, so I'm looking in the mirror at the camera, so I look like I'm not looking at y'all, and I really ain't, because I'm looking in front of me, because I just love to see how it looks as I'm braiding. I don't know if I'm the only person, but like, just when I do one braid, whether it's a scalp braid or individual braid, that first one shows me how it's gonna be. Like, that sets a tone. And the first one, it set the tone. So this is my first braided hairstyle using weave since I had my baby. So it's been like, I know 6 months for sure since I did my hair last. I've braided my natural hair before, like over the past few weeks, but I have not did any braided styles. And I mean, I kind of can see why, because one, it's time consuming. Like with the baby waking up and having to start and stop. Tending to a newborn baby and trying to do your hair every day, something ain't gonna get done. And that something is self-care, because the baby gonna get taken care of. Okay, so this is how the first two look. I really could add more curly hair, but I'm not, because if you had curly hair before, you know that curly hair can become a headache fast. Cute, cute, cute. I'm liking it so far. Okay. I said 15 braids. 3 so far. When you're first getting started with braiding your hair, it's not about perfection. It's literally about practice. Because the more you practice at something, the better that you get at it. So just don't get discouraged. It's pointless. If you get discouraged, then you might quit. And truthfully, there's no point in quitting something that you barely even gave a chance. You're in the newborn trenches, like month 1. I just want you to know it gets better. Because when I tell y'all that first month, I feel like it's gonna take me out. Like, you barely get any rest. And if you're a first time mom, it's so new and tiring that you really don't see the light at the This is how it's looking. Now, I had to take a break because the baby was crying. Then she was hungry. And I just had to lock it and just keep braiding, because if I would have kept on stopping, then at this point, nothing was going to get done. A few more. And it's almost 4 o'clock. I don't even know what time I started, but I know it was some hours ago. This style probably should have been like 2 hours max. I feel like it looks good. I really haven't been starting off with much braiding hair. I really just been braiding my hair and just adding some braided hair. I was done with the braid. I really need to trim my ends, because like, I finished, because if I stop, I hear it's gonna be a little minute before I get back, so I might actually take it. I don't like that at all. Should I take it out? I mean, I'm gonna eventually have like that look. Okay, I'm not gonna take it down because I said I'm freestyling. That parting just looks hideous. I'll just keep going. I hope that it looks good in the end. Pieces. I want to add like the 2 little pieces right at the top. right there. This is basically how it looks. Yeah, so eventually I'm gonna dip it. I'm gonna curl the ends, but for right now, that basically concludes this video. Overall, I really do like it. I think it's what I wanted. I don't know about these two pieces in the front yet. I'm gonna see.